What's up, guys? Your boy Nate Killer underscore IT. Today we'll be doing a collection video, but this time it'll be me commentating my 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray collection. So pretty short. I'm just gonna tell you about my movies and which one I have on 4K. So yeah, I kind of retake my room a little bit. The background, very nice poster I put up. And this bad boy is gonna put up somewhere. I'm gonna put it up somewhere. And as you see, on my birthday, I actually got an actual 4K Blu-ray player, so I get to watch my movies the best way possible. And man, this thing is amazing. That's all I'm saying. So let's get to the unboxing. First, we got actually a collection of all seven. I have all seven Transformers movies on 4K. That is every single one of them, which is fantastic. Love Transformers. I don't know all the movies are the best, and now as a 20-year-old that was so obsessed with Transformers when I was younger, I understand most of them are trash, but you know, I like them. I like them for very dumb, fun entertainment, but most of them have really, just are really good. So let's start with those. All right, first got Transformers 2007. I grew up with this. Absolutely love this movie. I know it's not a classic. I know it's not going to be everyone's go-to, everyone's day, but to me, it's a classic. I was born with this film, you know what I mean? Like, I watched this every day when I was a little kid. I absolutely love cars, and this all had cars in it. And yeah, man, it's just a really pretty fun film. Like, has fun characters, it's great action, good emotional moments, and yeah, awesome score with Steve Jablonsky. Again, the best part of these movies is the score, it really is. But man, this movie still holds up like 16 years later. I really love Transformers. I don't know, 4K, it looks fantastic. So yeah. Then we get Revenge of the Fallen. I know it's not, I'm gonna say straight up, this is not a good movie at all. But I put it on for dumb entertainment, and that's what I get. I get dumb, crazy action, dumb characters that do stupid things, dumb Transformers that are racist, Transformers that are sex bots. You know, you know what you're gonna get in with this movie, but it's a pretty fun ride, but it is way too long. Dark of the Moon, a huge improvement over the second one. To me, Dark of the Moon is definitely one of my favorite Transformers movies. It has the best action out of three. It has, for sure, I think it has a little more better acting. Like, the acting is actually a lot more better and competent compared to the other ones. And yeah, this movie is a blast from start to finish. Great action, really good story with this one. I really like they involved the moon landing, and the other one involved into the pyramids and you know, civilization, but this one made more sense for their background. And yeah, it's a really fun film, really fun action film, you know what I mean? That's what all those Transformers movies are. They're not perfect, but I enjoy them what they are. I'm trying to get this back here. Hopefully I can get this back in there. I might have to. All right, next we got Age of Extinction. I have not watched it in 4K. I just literally today I binged the first three because I wanted to watch them. I had my free time, you know. Class got canceled in college, so I had my free time to watch the first three, and I'm telling you, the first three look great on 4K. Like, because those movies always look good on Blu-rays, but the 4K looks even better. But Age of Extinction is if I remember, I haven't watched this movie in years. Even when I got Paramount Plus like a couple years ago, I had still not watched or revisit this film. The main reason why, it is way too damn long. This is like almost a 3-hour movie, and it's way too long. It feels way too long. Some of the action scenes are pretty good, but they go on for way too long. But the human characters suck. This is when we can all agree the human characters are now the worst part of these movies. Which to me, they were always fun, they were always comedic, they had their moments with the Transformers. This one, I just want them to get away from the screen and away from the Transformers. And the Transformers itself, man, so the Transformers, again, they try to focus on the personalities, but to me, they're very annoying. But the action's good, the CGI looks great, the music slaps again, and the villain Lockdown's really cool, but it's just a film I don't really like going visiting to because it's too long and just like those human characters. And then we go to really bad, The Last Knight. This is a film that I almost turned off when I first watched it. When I got it on Blu-ray, I saw my Blu-ray copy, but god damn, this movie is so awful. I haven't watched the movie in years, and there's a reason. This movie is just a terrible watch. Very confusing story, awful acting across the board, especially from Mark Wahlberg. The action scenes are boring. They're boring. I can't say a Transformers movie have bad action scenes, but this is boring. Like, this is the most boring, one of the most boring action movies I've seen. Like, because how it's shot, like Michael Bay, he used all the like 3 different cameras. Like, I do love that they include the IMAX scenes, because Dark of the Moon, actually all 4 of them have IMAX scenes, but the problem is they don't put it on the 4K release or on the Blu-ray. But this one has the IMAX scenes, but it has 3 different cameras that are using it, and they just swap like the aspect ratio, like, black bars in like your screen. It swaps so many times, it gives me a really headache. The characters are annoying, the story's awful. They it's confusing. It's just confusing. Like, the second act is a whole lore dump of all the Transformers movies, all the like the history, like how they've been on the Earth for years. That just made no sense to me, and it just alluded that Sam Witwicky, our main character in the first 3, died. So I actually hate this movie. This movie's garbage. The villain sucks. Optimus sucks. Like, I can't say Optimus sucks. Transformers suck. That movie's so unwatchable. I hate it. I know I'm sparing words, but I hate it. Alright, next we got Bumblebee. A huge improvement, man. Bumblebee was a breath of fresh air, and we all agree on that one. This is one of the most wholesome action movies I've seen. Just the relationship between Bumblebee and Charlie was so needed for us to keep us engaged in the movie, and it worked. It was really fun, very charming, very emotional, and everything works. It feels like an 80s movie, and I love 80s movies, so I love the 80s references in this. The action scenes are awesome. They're well choreographed. They're really fun to watch. Again, the CGI looks fantastic. Travis Knight, man, he just knows how to make a really good film. Like, he really does. Like, Kubo and the Two Strings. If you ever check his filmography, man, like Kubo and the Two Strings and like movies made by Lycan, like Coraline, he did those, and fantastic director, I'll say that. And he knows how to make a movie with visuals. Bumblebee is just a fun, wholesome, just great movie. And then we get Rise of the Beasts. To me, this is a really good Transformers movie. It's not the best. They went, unfortunately, they could not have made a Bumblebee sequel, which I wish they could have. I preferred if they made a Bumblebee 2. But what we got like a Michael Bay / with Bumblebees, charming direction, and it works. Again, the movie's a little too long. There's a lot of things going on, but it's very fun. I like seeing the Maximals. I haven't seen Beast Wars because, I heard the show looks really bad. Like, just the effects look terrible, but I heard it's a really good show from Transformers fans, and yeah, I think this is a very fun movie. Like, I wish I would have saw it in theaters, but yeah, really fun Transformers movie. They actually did a lot of good things around this one, and I like that they really wanted to make 2 main characters good, and yeah, those 2 main characters are pretty good. I like seeing them. And we get the best Transformers movie, in my opinion. Transformers 1 recently came out this year. Absolutely fantastic movie. The 4K on this, all the say strap, looks gorgeous. I'm telling you, man. You want to grab a 4K TV and want to show off how colorful your TV is, this is definitely the movie for you. The cars pop, the animation is beautiful, and the Transformers story is fantastic. There's no humans, there's no military, there's no weird human side plots. This is just all Transformers lore, all Transformers action. Transformer story that we always wanted, and yeah, it's awesome. Seeing the relationship between Optimus Prime and Megatron go from friends to enemies was very tragic, very sad, but also very competently made. The acting is great overall. I was very skeptical with the acting. We got big actors like Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Keegan-Michael, John Hamm, Brian Tyree Henry, but they all did a fantastic job, especially Brian Tyree is D16, aka Megatron. Still the show. When he turned into Megatron, my God, I was on my seats. I saw this in Adobe Cinema in my theater. The first time I seen movies like that in my theater, and it looked gorgeous. And then definitely how the 4K was going to look, it was going to look the same. It was absolutely gorgeous. It sounds great. Again, very fun, action-packed Transformers movies. All about Transformers. It's all we wanted. It's the best Transformers story we ever had. It's the best action we ever had, and then yeah, the movie looks absolutely gorgeous. Again, the best Transformers movie we ever had, no doubt about it. But unfortunately, we're never probably gonna get a sequel, which really does suck. It does. Try to get this back in. Hopefully I can. Yeah. All right. Let's go a little faster over here. All right. So these are my only DC movies I have so far. I'm gonna get more of those. All right. I'm gonna get more of them. We got Dark Knight. Of course, I have the poster up for a reason. Just a fantastic superhero film. Still one of the best of all time. It feels like more of a crime thriller, but with Batman, and it works. Heath Ledger's massive performance as Joker, amazing. The action's fantastic. That truck flip is still one of the best action scenes I've seen, and yeah, man, just everything about this movie just works so well, works so competently. Christopher Nolan can do wrong. The Dark Knight's a classic, you know what I mean? a lot of classic, iconic moments in cinema from that movie. Just awesome. And then The Dark Knight, I know I should have Batman Begins, but I bought these separately. I'm gonna buy Batman Begins too when I get a chance. I love Batman Begins, so this is my third favorite in the trilogy for a reason. I know it's still people say it's the worst. It's not the worst. It's a really great Batman movie. It's just the ending with the plot twist at the end really ruins it. And yeah, I do like that they mainly focus on Bruce Wayne's struggle to be Batman in this one, and like how, you know, he has to be more he needs more power to, you know, become the Batman. I really like that. And Bane by Tom Hardy. Bane played by Tom Hardy, sorry. Fantastic. He played amazing Bane, in my opinion. Way better than Batman or Robin. Batman and Robin fucking sucked. Hold on. All right. But yeah, Dark Knight Rises is a really great Batman film. It just sucks the ending ruined it, honestly, we did. But it was still a great, like, send-off. All right, next we got Joker. I know people have mixed feelings with this movie. And now after seeing Joker 2, I still stand that this is one of the best comic book movies we have ever gotten in recent memory. A mass performance by Joaquin Phoenix, great direction from Todd Phillips when he was directing a good movie, and everything just works in this. The commentary of political outbursts and mental health was so interesting in this one. Seeing this version of Joker being a filled up comedian like in the comics and every iteration we hear from him, but actually told in a more respectful and more cinematic way, was just amazing. Like, again, Joaquin Phoenix just stole this movie, and yeah, it's a really great movie. It really is. Of course it fell. All right. The reason why I don't have a shelf because I like not much movies for a shelf, but when I get like at least like 30 of them, I might get a shelf. And the last DC movie I have is my first ever 4K I ever got, The Batman. And of course, get my poster right here. To me, The Batman is my favorite Batman movie of all time. The Dark Knight is an amazing movie, but The Batman is the best Batman movie we've ever gotten. When this came out, I was obsessed with it crazy. I changed my Call of Duty game tag to The Batman because I absolutely love this movie, man. What a fantastic crime mystery detective thriller with Batman, and it just worked. It felt like that was so needed for a Batman movie, and I'm glad Matt Reeves gave us to us. Fantastic performances across the board, and Robert Pattinson just killed it, man. And the action scenes, that Battlefield car chase, still, I'll always remember seeing that in the theater, and just was all it did. I absolutely love The Batman, one of my favorite movies of all time. Now we'll go to like a little Tom Cruise over here. Got two of them. Got Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Well, it should not be called Part 1 because we get the next one this year. It's called Final Reckoning, so it's called Dead Reckoning. Really great Mission Impossible movie. Again, these Mission Impossible movies are like one of the most consistently best action movies we've gotten in the recent memory. And yeah, it is great fun, great action, really good acting across the board again. Just great action movies, man. They really are, and they look amazing on 4K. I really want to own more of the trilogy. Try to go a little faster here. Top Gun Maverick, you see my unboxing. I absolutely love this movie. I won't say much about it because I already talked about my unboxing. You want to go back and go see that with my I unboxed Cyberpunk and this together in that video. And I talked about how amazing this movie is. And yeah, it's one of the best action blockbusters we ever got in recent memory. Realize it was so needed after we came back from COVID. It was so needed, and yeah, I love the movie. And it's the best looking 4K movie on my collection. It really is. The jet scenes on this, oh my god, they're so beautiful. Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse, not my only Spider-Man movie, but I do need to get the other ones, especially Into the Spider-Verse. But Across Spider-Verse to me is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. It has the best story to me. It has just the best action. The animation just makes it so amazingly fun to watch. All those, seeing those different Spider-Man on screen, the ones I grew up in my childhood with my TV and movies, just amazing. And the story between Miles and Gwen. Unfortunately, the actor right now is getting a lot of controversy because, you know, every Spider-Man, you know, was dating the co-star, but we won't get much in that. But I absolutely love this movie. It looks amazing on 4K. It's beautiful, and the soundtrack slaps. And we'll go with my first steelbook now. So I have two steelbooks. I'll get more of them, but here's my first one. So off more. Got Gran Turismo. Absolutely love this movie. It was a pleasant surprise for me. I thought this movie was gonna be bad because usually video game movies don't really end good, but this one really was a pleasant surprise for me. And let's go open it up here. Absolutely fun movie. Of course, get some nice artwork. Get those out of here, and I'll put the J card in there. Get some nice artwork, of course, on a disc. Looks amazing. Still, like, telling you, steelbooks, man. Like, I wish more movies just come with a steelbooks. I think steelbooks are like the better way to get your 4Ks, and they look amazing. The fingerprints though is a problem. Yeah, it's a little broken up top, but it's okay. So it is. Absolutely love Gran Turismo. A great racing movie. We have not a good racing movie in years. Even with the Fast and Furious to start, becoming action movies, this is just looks fantastic. And this looks fantastic on 4K. I think Sony just have definitely the best 4K driver in my opinion. And yeah, it's a beautiful looking movie. It's a really great, like, Rocky style, type of race drama epic that just is very wholesome. It's very fun and has a lot of heart to it. So I see it. And it's based on a true story, which is awesome. I won't call it a video game movie. I call it a movie with video game elements. That's what I would call it. Give me a second, let me fix this. All right, let's get to my Alien movie. So I only have 2 so far, but I will try to get the first Alien, and I really don't want to get Prometheus and Covenant, but I'm a collectionist, so I will get those. And I haven't seen them in a long time, so I want to see them. But first, got Alien. So this is one of James Cameron's 4Ks we got last year. It was very controversial, but I thought this 4K looked great. This is my first time. It was my first time seeing the movie, so I'm glad I watched it the first time on 4K. It looked great. It sounded great, and the movie is awesome. I can see why it's one of the best sci-fi, one of the best action movies of all time, one of the best movies of the 80s, and one of the best sequels of all time. This is when sequels were actually fucking good. When we were getting good sequels back in the day, yeah. It was James Cameron putting his Terminator feel to Aliens, and it absolutely worked. I can see why it's a classic. It was awesome. Seeing it for the first time, those moments, get away from her, you bitch moment, just on 4K was just amazing to behold. So yeah, I actually love it. Let me fix it again. All right, next we got one of the new releases on 2024, and to me, it's my second favorite Alien of all time. One of my favorite movies of this year, Alien Romulus. Absolutely love the movie. I love this movie. I was so anticipating this movie when it was announced. But Fede Alvarez, that made the incredible Evil Dead remake, was going to direct this. I was like, yes, it's a match made in heaven, and it worked. One of the most scariest movies of the year, in my opinion. I know people say it's not scary, but to me, that last 10 minutes was fucking terrifying. But I won't spoil it. Just a amazingly back to basics horror thriller, sci-fi epic masterpiece that Alien was always known by. Way better than Covenant. Way better than Covenant. Way better than Prometheus. Just amazing movie. Honestly, looked fantastic in 4K. This is actually one of the 4Ks that Sony's gonna be helping Disney with, and yeah, this is why Disney really needed some better people to work on the transfers, but we got Sony to help them. So yeah, it sounds and looks amazing. One of the best looking 4Ks on my collection for sure. Absolutely amazing movie. Love this cover art. I kind of wish it came with the slip cover that has like an emboss with a face hugger on it. It looks amazing, but yeah, absolutely love Alien Romulus. And yeah, the performances as well, which Alien movies are not really known for great performances, but this one was absolutely amazing. All right, give me a second. And my second Final 4K in my collection so far in here. I'm gonna get it out. Hopefully it won't fall. It's probably gonna fall actually. Hopefully not all the way. Yeah, whatever. Got Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Absolutely love the Sonic movies. We're genuinely surprised that Sonic 1 was actually good, but this one was a much better movie. Just a great sequel that really, felt like more of a Sonic movie from the games, and it's a fun, energetic, just really great kids movie. But like, I know I'm not kidding anymore, but it's great for everybody. And yes, it really was the best Sonic movie we ever gotten. One of the best video game movies we ever gotten. It just respects what the fans love about Sonic and its world. And yeah, man, Jim Carrey is a masterclass of comedy, in my opinion. I'm Canadian, so, we're so glad we have an amazing Canadian actor. And yeah, the 4K looks fantastic. Look at the steelbook. One of the best looking steelbooks out there. Like, even people can try and agree I collect steelbooks. This one looks fantastic. Of course, we'll take it out. Glam. Okay, I'm gonna try not to do this way. Ow, that hurts. Just to open it is hard. Do this. That took a while. So yeah, absolutely amazing. Look at the art. Of course, Paramount, no discard. Sucks. They just suck with discard, man. Really. All right, just check this in. That's hard. Yeah, so Sonic Hedgehog 2. Very fun video game movie that works, and yeah, just a lot of great scenes to it. And the steelbook looks fantastic. 4K looks great. Yeah, just I love the steelbook. So beautiful, man. So beautiful. And you know what? Screw the J card. Screw that J card. I'm so annoyed at that J card. J cards suck, man. All right, let's try to get this back in here. All right, next we got Goodfellas. It's one of my dad's movies he bought on 4K. Really, of course, you don't tell me it's not a classic because it's a classic. It's one of the best mobster movies ever made. A classic film, man. And yeah, just an entertaining crime mafia epic that has amazing acting across the board. And yeah, and a great style to it. The 4K, I would say it's definitely one of my weakest 4Ks I have in my collection. Like transfer, this came out around like 2016, so it's one of the first ever 4K transfers. And yeah, it definitely feels like an old transfer because it feels like the Blu-ray, but you know, a little enhanced, a little bit. But yeah, we'll let discard, of course. Blu-ray discard, 4K has nothing. Jesus, it's like that back in the day, that was really upsetting. But anyways, amazing movie. The transfer could have been a little bit better, but it does look pretty good on 4K the way it is. It does look good on 4K, like good, which is good enough for me, honestly. And my dad was like, "Oh, it looks amazing," but looks good. And now we get to my final 4Ks on the collection. The 3 classic Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man movies in this Spider-Man trilogy 4K set. Absolutely love these movies, and to have it on 4K is a amazing feat to me. Yeah, these movies are just classics, man. Like Spider-Man 1, probably the best origins superhero movie we've ever gotten with Batman Begins. Spider-Man 2, probably the best superhero sequel we've ever gotten. And Spider-Man 3 is Spider-Man 3. It's known by emo Peter Parker time. That's what it is. So, yeah, of course, all Spider-Man movies on disc. You got Spider-Man 2 under there. I should put Spider-Man 2 there. Yeah, I'll probably move that actually later. Of course, it's actually used. It's a very used copy, but the transfers work good. Now, the transfers themselves, I was not really impressed with the first Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man didn't look the best. It looked good. Like, some scenes look very clean and sharp. Oh my god, I can't get this back. I can get that back in a second. The first Spider-Man did not look the best on 4K. Like, it looked good, but there was a lot. It definitely showed there was a lot of grain that they still kept adding to the movie, and it blurred out most of the picture. But it still was a really good 4K, and it sounded amazing with Dolby Atmos. Like Dolby Atmos, if you ever get a movie with Dolby Atmos, you get a fun ride, that's all I'll say. But Spider-Man 2 looked better. It looked better, looked sharper, looked cleaner. It had a little more color to it compared to the first Spider-Man. And it still had too much grain, but it was not overpowered. And some scenes had that softness. But dude, the last couple minutes of this movie looked fantastic, especially with the Doc Ock train battle. That looked amazing on 4K. And the Spider-Man 3 surprisingly looked the best. It looked the cleanest, it looked the sharpest, it looked the most detailed, and it had the best color because that movie was definitely a lot more better looking to the eyes than the other ones. But yeah, amazing trilogy with great 4K transfers. I'm very happy with my purchase with those ones. So yeah, that is my 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray collection so far. I'm gonna try to get that back. I'm trying to get that back in there. There we go. And yeah, so that is my 4K Ultra HD collection. I'll be trying to get more movies along the way, but as you see, pretty good, healthy enough. And a lot of variety I have, which I'm very happy. Just some kids, some crime, some action-packed movies here, you know what I mean? And horror. So yeah, I'm very happy with my collection, and I'm hoping to get more 4K movies soon in the future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for if you're staying tuned. Yeah, thank you guys. Peace.